So I want to talk a bit about change and helping others change. Uh, because I think it's definitely possible for people to change. Um, in fact, I think it's pretty simple. And sure, it might take a lot of time, but the steps to change themselves are pretty simple. Um, I mean, if you just take the time to really think about what it is you want to change, the problem, find the root of that. What makes you do this shit? And then you can map out the solution pretty much. So, I mean, just find out what it is you want to change, find out why it's happening, find out what you can do to change it. And it doesn't have to be complicated, really. Just, I mean, simple stuff that you can do every day to get a little better. For example, if you're a rude piece of shit, find out why. What makes you talk like that to other people and think that way? Um, and what can you do instead? What can make you be a bit nicer? And I'd say in general, just treat others how you want to be treated, right? Um, and if you work on that every day, and intuitively, you will start to just be nicer. And sure, it might take you forcing yourself to kind of acting a little nicer, but over time, you will start to just change. I'd say think about it like going to the gym. You won't see yourself getting bigger every time, or maybe not even every week or every month. But if you do it right, and then if you do it consistently, after about a year, if you compare yourself to when you started, you will have improved. You will have gotten bigger, and I think you would definitely like what you see. So just give it some time. Uh, I mean, not to be cliche, but as they say, right, Rome wasn't built in one fucking day. Um, Now I'd say a whole nother thing is helping others change. Um, and while it is definitely still possible, um, it's much harder, at least from my own experiences. And I'd say if people can change from good to bad, then why shouldn't they be able to change from bad to good again? And there's a bit of a psychological aspect to it, right? Because over time, it's been seen that if you expect people to act shitty, they just will, because that's what you expect them to do. But if you, on the other hand, expect them to be better and to act properly, they will strive to try and achieve that. They will try to live up to what you expect of them. I mean, at least if they respect you, I guess. And you can do a lot of stuff to help people. Um, and I say in general, just be positive and try to help them, right? But don't spend that much energy on it that it'll ruin you too. Just be positive and try to help them, I guess. I have a friend, which for the sake of this video, I think we'll just call Ben. And I've known Ben pretty much my whole life. And at some point, he was kind of like a brother to me, right? Now, at this point, we are still friends, but we're very different. Um, he's associated with some kind of shitty people, and I know he wants to change because he's told me, right? And I am trying to help them slowly change. Um, but at some point, there's not much more you can do, and at the end of the day, you can't change someone for them. They have to change themselves. You can definitely guide them uh, in the right direction, but they also have to put in the work. Uh, Again, if you compare it to the gym, get them going to the gym with you, and just watching won't get them bigger, but you can guide them. Um, that being said, I think Ben will come around and get better. So, to kind of sum this all up, change take a lot of time, but it is 100% possible, and it's been proven to be so. If you give it time and think of it like an investment, right? It will work out. So if you think about where you're at right now, in 5 years, do you want to be in the same place, be the same kind of person? I don't. And so the only thing there really is to do is to get better, right? I mean, it's the logical solution. And if you apply small steps that you figure out that can help you every day for a long period of time, and I mean, this won't happen in days, weeks, or months. This might take years, but I'd say it's definitely worth it. So that's about it. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.